Hello, Twin Flame, Twin Soul, Soulmates, Brainy Twin Gemini here. First and foremost, I want to thank you all so much for the love, the likes, the subs, the sense of community on our channel. It really warms my heart, and I love you all so much. So if you're new to this channel is about spiritual growth, spiritual health, the law of attraction, the power of suggestion, and of course the twin flame dynamic. I'm a messenger on this journey, and each day I'm delivered signs and syncs, and I believe these messages are messages I need to deliver to you. So welcome to the Brainy Twin Gemini channel. If this resonates, kindly like, sub, and comment for more content. I do have another channel, Visionary Flames. This is the deck that my beloved twin and I created, and there will be some content on that channel as well, a little bit different than this channel. We are in the process of working on a video on the third eye and how it relates to the twin flame. So it'll be a very nice video, and once it's published, I'll let you know. I just wanted to bring something to all of my blessed viewers' attention, and this is dear to my heart. I'm never asked much of the viewers or the subs, but I'm asking you for one thing today. And in Canada right now, there's a massive freedom convoy happening as we speak. There are a number of truckers, estimated at about 150,000, going to Parliament Hill in Canada. Now, it's made worldwide news. Everyone in not everyone, but many countries are reporting on this. So it's Convoy to Ottawa 2022. It's a Facebook page, and what I would really ask is that you go and join that group. This is a fight for our freedom. Many of our freedoms have been taken away, and this is very dear to my heart. And I believe as twin souls, we're meant to raise the vibration of the world, and just with our sheer essence of who we are as twin souls, we naturally wake up those that are around us. So I will put the hashtag in the description. Again, I would really appreciate this. This is a global movement, and this is a fight for our freedoms, and I love you all so much. So I'm going to get started here. Mostly everything I do, I channel from pen to paper, and I strictly flip the cards out of my own entertainment, and my own entertainment only. I do get very significant messages, I believe, from God every single day. And some of the things that I've seen in the last several hours primarily is the blue jay, and it's a beautiful blue bird. Some of you, blue is your color, and I'm resonating blue with the third eye as well. But the blue jay is a very beautiful bird, and it represents wisdom and protection, and so many good things with the blue jay. And so if you need that sign, that's your sign. And the number that I've been seeing prevalently is 1010 and 444. And there has been some grief and some sadness in this collective. Now, what resonates, what doesn't. Kindly just pack away in your pocket what doesn't resonate. Not all is going to resonate. But with the sense of sadness and the sense of grief, it's just sadness. I don't know where this is coming from. And another thing I want to mention is some of you are feeling a sense of liberation. You're free. You're freeing yourself of the ego and the low vibration that you've been in for quite some time. Unfortunately, the world we're living in is plagued with low vibration. That's primarily fear, and fear is low vibration. And it's egoic emotion. We can do this. We can raise the vibration. We have it in us. We've been blessed with a very sacred gift, and that is the gift of awakening, Kundalini, and higher ascension. And if this is your journey, this is what it's about. It truly is. Twins come in to awaken each other, and there's a mass awakening going on, and you're doing a beautiful job, and I'm proud of each and every one of you. So I primarily channel masculine energy. I don't know why I always have these messages come to me when I'm meditating in Epsom salt baths each morning, and I get up at insane hours of the morning at like 3:30, 4 o'clock, and those are when the messages are most prevalent. And if you are getting up at that time, it's recommended to ground your energy and get up and hear those messages, the messages that they'll come within you. That is the most profound time of the morning when you receive messages. So I'm going to get started. What I do is the current masculine energy. If the masculine could say anything, what would they say? And the overall energy of the connection. So I'm going to get started here. I use 4 cards, 4 being my birth number. If 4 fall out, I take them. Otherwise not. Hopefully I'll get my twin. He's very shy. He's in the process of creating some music for the videos. He's very, very musically talented in every component of music, whether it be lyrics, just very, very artistic. So, and many of you are artistic, and when you come into each other, you pique that creativity within each other. If something's gnawing away at you to do it, do it. This is the time you'll be successful. 3 cards, please. 3 cards. Okay, so this is the masculine energy as of now. We live in the moment. And I always say that we don't live in the past. We don't live in the future. You know, always be skeptical. If people are, you know, telling you you are not on this journey. Sometimes people come into our lives for a reason, to teach us lessons. And this love is the most profound, raw, deep, vulnerable love you will ever experience in a lifetime. It's the most beautiful, beautiful thing. Signs and syncs. And I love this so much, and my heart is just racing for all of you. Masculine energy are seeing signs and syncs, and I got this card the other day, and it's primarily coming through music. You may be divine feminine. You may be experiencing some music as well. The song, every time you think of your twin, the song keeps coming on the radio, and it's almost to the point where you're not even looking for this music. It's looking for you. That's a reminder that this is truly your journey. But this connection starts with seeing the signs and the syncs. The signs and the syncs are always there. It's just when you actually come into each other in, I call the 3D state, and that could be in any form, by the way, in third dimensional world, you start noticing them. And that's your soul and starting to awaken when you start, and their soul is awakening. The signs and syncs, soul searching. This is a soul journey, and I really do have struggles with some of the people that give messages out there. This is a soul journey. This is about a soul awakening, and it is one of the most beautiful and most terrifying things you will ever experience in one's life. But the masculine energy is soul searching, and as a result of the soul searching, they go deep down to the inner depths of their soul, and some are going through the dark night of the soul, and it just happens simultaneously, and it is a forced awakening. It's not voluntary. When they go down to the inner depths of their soul, they identify with their inner child. Many of us in life have inner childhood wounds, and as adults we adapt and we subdue that inner child within us. Essentially, that inner child is who we are, but the masculine energy is identifying with that inner child and healing that inner child as a result of the soul searching. Okay, I love it. This is a beautiful card. I believe, and this is a message that has been coming to me prevalently for weeks, and I just had to step away and do my own sabbatical, but there's communication coming to some of you beautiful souls, and it is by way of text, by way of there may be a sudden knock on the door. There are certain twins in this collective that have intense push or pull energy, and as a result, that communication is coming, and the masculine energy is in the process of communicating. Primarily the reason why I think I channel masculine energy is because I'm predominantly masculine energy. And if you're new to this channel, I was the one that went to my twin. Now he's male and I'm female, but that doesn't necessarily mean that you exhibit that energy. You could be a female with masculine energy and a male with feminine energy. So don't always let that confuse you. It's just energy. So I'm going to call out for 4 cards, and this is masculine message to the feminine. And again, just strictly energy. This is, I love this. This is transference of energy back and forth between twins. That's all it is. Bear with me. I just fell on the ground, which we'll take. It's 1 card. And I love it. And last one, please. I love this all so much. Excuse me, I'm just getting over the virus again for the 2nd time. Okay, so we have Kundalini activation, and some of you, the masculine energy wants to let you know is they're going through Kundalini activation. As a result, there is flu-like symptoms when you go through this, and they are feeling this energy force within them. Again, for the very elite, and I want to say the elite, and the reason why I say elite is elite twins is because if you are meditating and grounding and doing all of the spiritual work that you're meant to do, it is very possible that your chakras open up simultaneously. And you may feel this weird sensation in your heart. And I cannot articulate this sensation into words, but it's almost like a glowing from the inside out, and your heart is warming and opening. And it is when your heart's chakras open simultaneously, it's one of the most beautiful things. And they are going through Kundalini. Courage. Okay, that's a steep hill, or sorry, not steep hill. It's a steep building that they're climbing up. It takes courage to face your inner child. It takes courage to face some of your ego, and it takes courage to dismantle that and come to a loving heart space. But what I resonate with the courage card is they're getting the courage to communicate. A lot of them had self-worth issues and inner child wounds, but they're getting that courage and they're climbing up that wall, that mountain. They're getting the courage. They want you to let you know that they indeed are a divine masculine. They know who they are. They know what they are. They've stumbled across the twin flame. Somebody has brought them into this beautiful, beautiful dynamic. They know who they are, and they're getting courage. And they know after all of it, divine, feminine, there's victory there. They get it. They absolutely get it, and I love it all so much. So the last thing I'm going to do for this Visionary Flame decks, and if you're interested in purchasing one of these decks, please let us know. We'll certainly arrange that. I only have a few. If there's a demand for it, then I will get some more. So this is the overall energy as of the moment. It's 4, I'll take it, and it is, so I'll take them. And I love it all so much. My heart is just racing. I love it. It's everything that I always put. Okay. Healing. Okay. Healing resonates with the soul journey, the inner child, the heart is healing. But I also feel that the reason why I love this, and my beloved and I took so much time choosing these cards. You see the 2 fingers with the heart there? The heart is healing and the chakra is opening, and the 2 of you feel that sensation I know it's true because it happened to both of us. We talk about it now, and that is energetic telepathy. It's an energy. Telepathy people struggle with. I struggled with it, believe me. I was living my life, and all of a sudden, all of this craziness, I want to say craziness, came over me, and I was on a mission for answers. But by the grace of God, I was given those answers. And I believe that's why I'm a messenger, because there's nothing that we want more for you to have the light within and the light of each other, because we are meant to mission the word of love. And raise the vibration of this world. But it exists. It truly, truly exists. I could hear my twin. We were in dreams, and I swear we were in the same dream at the same time. And the energy is so much sometimes. That's telepathy. Scientists are actually proving this. I don't even care what scientists say anyways, to be quite honest. Soul energy is the greatest energy, and ego. I love this card as well, because you see here, it's dismantling. Like, what we once know is just falling off, falling out, falling into pieces. And this usually happens with many twins without you even realizing it. Because as you open up to the soul and you search down, you just instinctively dismantle that ego and come to the soul. The soul is mortal, the ego is mortal, the soul is eternal. Your whole way of life and the way you view the world, yourself, and all things around you change. That's this dismantling of the ego, and that is absolutely happening for both, and I love it. And one of the most important things, it's divine time. We want, if you're in physical separation, it's excruciating. It is so excruciating. I was on the ground many times, going through the dark night of the soul, asking God why he had forsaken me. It happens in the right time. And that is when, and again, everything I do is by God's source, divine, however you resonate, is when you are ready to come back. You come together by the grace of faith. You separate, believe it or not, by the grace of faith, and even though you may not think it's a grace at the time, and then you come back together in divine time. That's when the work is done. That's when the healing is done. If you don't, it'll be an absolute disaster if you come to each other without that healing. So lastly, I'm going to do some energy for you, and this is overall energy as well. In the moment, just a different type of message. Stay strong. Believe, have faith. This is what will get you through. Manifest physical touch, not separation. I'm going to ask for 1 or 4 cards, please. Thank you. Too many. 3 cards, please. Too many. Sorry, folks. Too many, sorry. Very superstitious. I love it. Okay. Two cards, please. If it's 2, I'll take it, and it is. And again, same message. Okay, so I have this financial constraints card, and some of you are having some financial constraints, but what I primarily resonate with this card is some of the masculine energy, and again, what resonates, what doesn't. Some of them have some severe financial constraints, and they are keeping that to themselves. When you come to each other, you are your most authentic selves. What do I mean by that? There's when you're together in the physical, there's no distractions. Everything is beautiful. It's bubble love. It's like the most beautiful love. There's no distractions. You don't think of anything that may be harboring your life right now. But for some of the masculine energy, when they're away from you, they are thinking about the financial constraints that they have. Some of them have a business, and their business is failing, and there is some severe financial constraints, and that's one of the reasons why some of them are keeping their distance, because they need to heal that portion of their life. Okay, Angel of Strength. The masculine energy and feminine energy, what I will say to you is you are an angel of strength, and you are beautiful, and you are an angel. And why is that? Because you've had to go through something so difficult that sometimes the answers aren't always there, but you persevere, and that strength comes within. And the strength card resonates with the courage card. It takes strength and courage to take momentum forward. And you're doing it, and I love it all so much. The thinking man, okay, I resonate this right now with the financial constraint card, and the masculines that are having the financial constraints are thinking of ways to get out of this vortex of the financial constraints. Sometimes the financial constraints are the karmic cycles that we have in our life. And sometimes karmic is complacent. And if you get away from the complacency, those financial constraints will work themselves out. But if you continue to stay in the cycle of karmic cycles that no longer are working for you, you'll continue to ride that Ferris wheel round and round and round. And those financial constraints will always be there. And the more you think of them, the more you invite them into your life. So manifest good things. This is coming out again. There's victory. There's a lot of victory in this year, 2022. A lot of cycles are ending. A lot of beautiful, beautiful cycles. And lastly, for you beautiful, blessed souls, I am going to give you a message, a beautiful, loving message to take with you today. And again, these are timeless. It's whenever you stumble across them, it's whenever you need to hear the message. They're always loving messages. Thank you. And this is the front. And this is the back. And is coming out again. And it's too much. Like, you see all the cards there. When these fall out, they're meant to fall out for a reason. Your spiritual awareness is growing, and so too is your sexuality. Sensuality is heightened, and this is a magical effect on the one you love. A sacred union is reborn. Love is the present moment. This came out the other day, the exact same thing. And the one thing I want to reiterate in this message, a sacred union is reborn. Love is the present moment. So a sacred union is in the making, and it's being reborn in divine time. So that's all I have for you folks. Again, I just want to thank you all so much for the love, the likes, the subs. If this resonates, kindly like, sub, and comment for more content. Have a great day, folks.